Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. I've got a new video for you today. This one is going to be another card show pickups video. I went to the Denver card show this weekend. It's usually a pretty good show. They usually do it every other month. And got a bunch, there were some new sellers there who I had not seen before, and yeah, it was great, and got a pile of cards, so let's look through them. First off were some cheapies, but didn't have them yet. 1981 Topps George Gervin. I think it's 81. Yeah, 81. And then next up is a couple strawberry rookies that I didn't have yet. Here's his Donruss, 1984. And then here's his 1984 Fleer. This one's a little off-centered from left-right, but still needed it, so that'll kind of be a place filler until I get a better one. 1976 Topps Fergie Jenkins. 77 Topps Thurman Munson. I love my Tigers, so here's a Noah Trammell that I didn't have yet, which is 1984 Donruss. Artis Gilmore, and he signs through the mail, and I'm still trying to find a good card to get signed by him. His cards are just so dark all the time that like his signature really wouldn't show up on a lot of his cards. So I haven't found the perfect one yet, but anyway, there's that one. And some 1988 Fleer. We've got Magic Johnson, which the centering on that is really good. I also got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The centering on this is not perfect. I was kind of looking at the left, right, and didn't notice that the top down was not perfect, so, which is pretty common with those 88 Flares. The centering is an issue. Speaking of some more cards where centering is an issue, here's the Eddie Murray rookie, which this one was just really cheap, and I figured that for the price that I paid that it was in good condition. That I'm not sure what it would grade at, probably due to the centering and stuff, like maybe a 4, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. And I'm saying a 4 by 2025 standards, not by like 2023 standards or whatnot. They're just super tough, especially on the key rookie cards of like Eddie Murray or Ozzie Smith. This one, the centering is absolutely perfect on this one. And this card, as you probably know, is really like nearly impossible to get centered perfectly. This is just a really nice example of that card. Just got it for a good price, and I think this one I'll actually grade because I think the centering will make that one stand out against the others. But here's a really nice 1968 Topps Pete Rose. This one, the centering from the top bottom is a little off, but other than that, it's a pretty good condition card. The bottom corners show a little faint beginnings of not being perfect, but it's really a sharp card. I don't know if it would grade a 6. I'd be hopeful for a 7, but just a really nice 68 Topps Pete Rose. Hopefully he'll make it into the Hall of Fame. And next up is a series of cards that, oh, actually before we get to that, we'll start with this one. It's a really cool one. 1971 Topps Bobby Orr, which I did not have this one yet, so I'm really happy to get this one. Just a nice example of that card, so really glad to get that one. So I don't find too much good vintage hockey in Denver, so when I come across it, I kind of jump on it. Next up are 12 cards that were in a bin that was marked 6 for $10, so I got 12 of them. However, I got these thrown in for free with a deal on another card, which I'll show you in a second. So these are just some random cool cheapy bin stuff. Starting off with the 1986 Topps traded Jose Canseco rookie. Here's a 1970 Sporting News Jerry Koosman. And next up is didn't have this one yet, 1982 Topps Reggie Jackson All-Star. And this one's just a fun one that everyone should have in their collection. It's Jay Johnstone in his Budweiser beer umbrella hat, which is just kind of like a fan favorite, I guess you could call it that. Like everybody kind of likes this card for just the randomness of it. Just another Frank Thomas rookie from Score. 1966 leading pitchers, and it's got Denny McClain, Jim Cott, and Earl Wilson on it. Cool card for a cheapy Ben card. Another Sporting News from the 60s, 1969 Topps, Carl Yastrzemski. Cool card. And then 1984 Fleer Nolan Ryan. And another Tim Raines rookie from 1981 Topps. And then 73 Topps, Herman Killebrew. This one's to replace the one that I got signed. Greg Gagne, rookie, 1984 Donruss. And lastly is a Mike Bilecki rookie, and he signs through the mail. I already had him sign some stuff like last month, but I didn't have this card, and I was thinking I may send it back to him. I'll wait a bit because I just sent stuff to him, but I thought that would be a cool one to get signed. And then, so those 12 cards were thrown in on a deal for this next, which is my main pickup that I'm really happy about, which is a 1965 Topps PSA 5 Hank Aaron. The seller wanted 180 for it, which I looked up, and I thought that was on the low end of comps. So rather than ask him down on the price, I just asked him if he'd throw in those other cards, which he did. Very happy to do that for me, which is really cool. And yeah, so this is recently graded. The centering on this is absolutely outstanding. And it's just a sharp card. I think a lot of these like newer slabs are just totally undergraded. Like I was comparing this to other PSA 5s like on eBay and stuff, and this one just looks miles ahead of them. Like just beautiful card. I don't know like why it got a 5, because it's just really pretty, beautiful card, and it's a Hank Aaron that I didn't have, so I'm very happy to get that one. Anyway, so those are my pickups. This was the big pickup of this card show. Hopefully you guys like that, and yeah, so I guess see you on the next one. The next one will probably be a through the mail video, I'd assume. And then, because I don't know if there's any card shows coming up before the end of the year, but anyway, yeah, so very happy to get this, and I will see you guys on the next one.